It's time again for the Science Bowl.
Zoo Parade for 5. What big teeth the hippo has are actually a pair of these. Science Potpourri for 10. Would a snake most likely eat every day? Every week, Dateline Science for 10. Why are some elephants wearing necklaces these days? Green things for 15.
And now, here's your host, Mr. Z himself, Dave Zarin.
Thank you and welcome to the Science Bowl. Nice to have you here today. We are going to have some great games today as we head into the semifinals in our elementary competition. This is a game show here in the Prince George's County Public Schools where we test science literacy and we invite you to play along and test your own today. Let's go over and meet today's schools. First of all, joining us from Thomas Stone Elementary School, would you please say hello to Juan, Harrison, and Eliora. And joining us from Yorktown Elementary School, Phaedra and Jocelyn and Ron Gabriel. They are all excellent players. They're ready and raring to go, hoping to become one of the 2 finalists in this year's competition. Let's go over and make sure everything's working properly. Let's go to Harrison. Would you try your buzzer for us? With a flourish. There he goes. All right, it looks good. It sounds good. Good luck to you, Eliora and Juan, in those nice matching orange shirts over there. You guys look great. Yorktown, you guys look great too. Jocelyn, would you try your buzzer? All right, the green team looks like it's ready to go as well. Good luck to you, to Phaedra and to Ron Gabriel. And let's have a wonderful game here today. May the better team win. We go alphabetically T before Y, so Thomas Stone and Yorktown. We're going to start the game in just a moment, but let's just tell people a little bit about the game if they're tuning in for the first time. If you've never watched the Science Bowl, we have categories of questions. We have 6 of them, and here those categories are now.
Okay, Mr. Z, here's today's categories. Green things, questions about plants and all things green and growing. Zoo Parade, a Noah's Ark of questions about animals. Body systems, we'll see how much you know about yourself, about things like breathing and growing, and digesting your food. Let's get physical. Questions that test your knowledge of physics and chemistry, earth science and space science. Then there's Science Potpourri. Here's a grab bag of science questions, everything from air pollution to the kitchen sink. And finally, Dateline Science. We'll ask you about science history and science in the news.
And here on the Science Bowl, our game board reflects question difficulty with the easier questions on the left worth 5 and 10 points. Increasingly difficult questions, 15, 20, and ultimately 25, the toughest of them all. Both of our teams start out at 50 points. No penalties ever for incorrect answers. And the 2 rounds today, one of these 2 good-looking teams will come back to play for the chance to be a finalist in this, our 39th year of competition. All right, we checked everything out. Everything looks like they're ready. Are you guys ready to play? Let's do it. All right. Thomas Stone, you go first. Harrison, give me a category and a number.
Zoo Parade for 20.
Zoo for 20. Here we go. Question is a multiple choice. The stones that crocodiles swallow to help them stay underwater and help with their digestion are known as which of the following? They sound alike, so listen carefully. Are they gastroliths, otoliths? Thomas Stone.
Gastroliths.
Gastroliths is right because gastro is a prefix that means stomach. You got it right away. You didn't need all the choices. Nice answer. Go, Harrison.
Zoo Parade for 15.
Zoo for 15 points. This is a true story. Children at a Japanese elementary school were wondering who or what was stealing their shoes, which they take off and store when they come to school. Turns out it was one of these W-initialed mammals, long mammals, that are known to be sly, yes? What you got?
Wolf.
Not a wolf. Turns out it was one of these long W-initialed mammals known to be sly and cunning that was stealing those kids' shoes.
Worms.
Weasels. Weasels is the mammal. No points. Go again, red. Harrison, choose. Help him out, Eliora. Help him. So you want to give your opinion as well when we come to you. Go.
Right. Green things for 15.
Green for 15 points. Everyone knows not to eat yellow snow, right? But you might also want to avoid eating watermelon-colored snow that's found in high mountains, since the snow is full of this A. Thomas Stone?
Blood.
Not blood. I said A. It is full snow that is colored like watermelon, found on high mountains. is full of this A initial plant, the green version of which is often found in fish tanks?
Algae.
Algae is the correct answer. Yes, indeed. All right, that's your first points of the game. Go Yorktown. Just 5 points behind the lead.
Body systems for 5, please.
Body systems for 5 points. You know, we hear a lot about infrastructure today, about roads and highways and building. Your body has infrastructure too. You've got tunnels in your body, canals, arches, and one of these, that's the name of the upper part of your mouth. Yorktown.
A roof?
The roof of your mouth. We would have taken bridge as well. Good answer. All right, we have a tie score, 70 all. Go green.
Let's get physical for 5, please.
Physical for 5 points. The philosopher Martin Luther said that, I quote, "Every green tree is far more glorious than if it were made of what? 2 precious metals with the symbols capital A, small u." Thomas Stone.
Diamonds and gold.
Ooh, so close. So close, Yorktown. What 2 precious metals, if they were put on the tree instead of the greenness, it wouldn't be as glorious. The symbols of those 2 metals are capital A, small u, and capital A, small g.
Gold and silver?
Gold and silver, yeah. You put diamonds in there. It was a good try, Harrison. Go green.
Dateline science for 5, please.
Dateline science for 5. The word of the year, as determined by the Oxford Dictionary, and means what happens if you consume too much low-quality information, is what organs rot? Yorktown.
Brain rot?
Brain rot. Brain rot was, you guys don't have brain rot. No, obviously you do not, but that was the word of the year. Okay, nice answer. Go green.
Science potpourri for 5, please.
Potpourri for 5. Well, I know we have a possible veterinarian here. Eliora wants to be a veterinarian. She probably knows this. While dogs love the taste of chocolate, and of course shouldn't eat it, your cat has no interest in chocolate because cats lack...
They lacked the receptors to taste sugar. Or things in our mouth to taste sugar.
Absolutely right, yes indeed. They don't have a taste bud for sugar. Nice job, Harrison. You're a great player. Let's turn that red light out over there and let Harrison pick the next question. Go. Yes, sir.
Zoo parade for 10.
Zoo for 10. While both alligators and crocodiles, with their teeth, can break through bones, what can't they do with their teeth?
Chew.
That's right. They cannot chew. They swallow it whole because they do a death spin. They try to break it up. They roll around in the water to try to get pieces that are small enough to swallow. Good answer. 85 to 80. Great game here. Go red.
Body systems for 10.
Body for 10 points. This is easy. Get ready, guys. When cleaning or repairing old paintings, artists and scientists have learned that this liquid produced in your mouth is the best solvent, Thomas Stone.
Saliva.
Saliva. Yeah, so that doesn't mean you go spitting on paintings, but if you do get some saliva and you got something that won't count, that is the best solvent. It will not hurt what's underneath. The buzzer says we've come to the end of the first round. It's a great game. 95 for Thomas Stone, 80 for Yorktown. We'll be back with part 2 in just a moment. Don't you go away. And welcome back to Science Bowl. Great game today as we continue with our elementary competition. We're almost at the end. Today is a semifinal, and we have got 6 outstanding players here. Some of you may have seen on YouTube already. They're YouTube stars out there. Let's find out about the players. But if you've not met them before, let's go first to Thomas Stone and Harrison. Tell us about your school. Who is your coach?
Coach, Mr. Ford.
Mr. Ford, the one and only. He has worked so hard with you guys the past couple years. He's just terrific. Who's the principal of your school?
Mr. Hentz.
All right. Equally hardworking and equally supportive of you guys. And you have a couple alternates, don't you? What are their first names?
Dudley and Annabelle.
Yeah, we'll bring them out in a few moments. They're wearing the orange shirts just like you guys are too. Tell me something about your school that you are really proud of.
I think it's the teachers. Like they definitely try their best. Like even if we don't listen, they still try.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. If you don't have great teachers, why bother going?
Yeah.
That's what a school is all about. I don't care how good the food is. I don't care about the extracurriculars. You need teachers that are empathetic and they care about each of you. Nicely done, Harrison. What do you want to do someday, young man?
I want to be a therapist.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. And you need a lot of patience to do that and a lot of energy. And you've got both. You're a good player here today. Juan, nice to have you back with us. You're a fourth grader, right?
Yeah.
Why did you want to be on the Science Bowl?
I want to be in science book because I wanted to learn more about science.
Yeah. And are you learning more about science? Yeah. You were here before, and you're a great representative of your school. And what do you do in your spare time?
I play the violin and study more for science.
Yeah, so you play the violin. We have a lot of musical talent up here today. And one day, what do you want to do?
A scientist.
Be a scientist, okay. Eliora, you're new to the program. You're the only one here today who hasn't been here before. We welcome you to the program. We hope you enjoy your stay with us here today. Now, you want to be a veterinarian, among other things, right? Yeah. Tell us some of the other things you're thinking about.
I want to be a doctor.
Just a little louder for us.
A doctor.
Uh-huh.
Or an engineer. Or a teacher.
Harrison's helping you out a little bit over there. What do you like about science?
I like it that it's like every like some of the questions have like an answer.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, the questions will click some things in your brain. Maybe you saw a TV show or you read something and it helps you to come up with these answers. All right, make sure you help everybody out in the second half. And like I said, it's nice to have you here today. Yorktown, nice to have you guys back. Jocelyn, tell us the Yorktown story. Who's your coach?
Our coach is Coach Amy, and our sponsor is Miss Burnett.
Wonderful, and they'll be out here in a few months. And who's your principal over there at Yorktown?
Dr. Aiken.
Absolutely. And we were talking before the show that it's been a long time since your school won a county championship, before you guys were born. Mm-hmm. So I know you're trying to repeat that feat. You're doing a nice job here today. Tell me something about your school that's really special that you like.
I think we have a great community of both students and teachers, especially students. We're all nice to each other, and we all get along really well.
That's what you hope for. You want a place where everyone's comfortable with everybody, and even though, you know, little spats break out, you know, if you're all in there together, you're all trying to learn as much as you can there. You had some alternates on your team. Could you give me their first names?
Paula and Mary.
Wonderful. We'll bring that in a few moments here. And tell me the Jocelyn story. You have, as I said before we came on, you have a resume longer than some adults. Tell us some of the things you do.
I play soccer, I do jiu-jitsu, I do Girl Scouts, cross country, and I like hanging out with friends.
Whew. Thank you for finding time for us here today, Jocelyn. You're a great captain of it. I like how you play the game. Ron, you want to be an engineer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why engineering? Are you a good math student as well?
Yeah, I am, and like I just like building things.
Yeah, and we were talking about Legos before, weren't we? Do you have a set of Legos at home?
Yeah, a lot.
What is something you've built with Legos? Can you tell us that?
A Lego boat.
Whoa, nice, nice. You're playing a good game here today, and hopefully you'll realize your dream and become an engineer one day. Phaedra, nice to have you with us today. Back again, and you, like Jocelyn, you have all kinds of things you do. Tell us about that. You're a musician too, don't you? What do you play?
I play the trumpet.
And what else do you do in your spare time?
I play Legos. I play with my brother. I like reading and drawing as well.
Wow. And your brother's 11 years old?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. No, he's out there rooting for you. I hope he is. He should be. What do you want to do one day?
I would like to be a medical scientist.
Wonderful. All right. Well, this is one small step toward that goal. We're glad you're here. Let's get back into the game. 95 for Thomas Stone, 80 for Yorktown. Last correct answer came from the red team. Okay, Harrison, let's go.
I would say zoo for 5.
Zoo for 5. The animal with the biggest brain size in relation to its body size, Harrison?
It's a whale.
Not a whale. Good try. The animal with the biggest brain size in relation to its body size, other than humans, is this playful aquatic mammal with the permanent smile, Yorktown.
Pastor on Gabriel.
Beluga.
What are you saying?
Beluga.
Not the beluga. No, you're hung up on whales here. We're talking about dolphins. Dolphins, because they have that smile and playful. I don't know that you would say that whales are playful there. Yeah, try to listen to everything in the question there. I'm trying to give you some clues. Nice try, no points. Go again, please. Red. Come on, Harrison, go.
Let's go. I'll do Dateline Science for 10.
Dateline Science for 10 points. You might have read about this. This was really freaky. It's been discovered that there is a yellow dye number 5, called tartrazine, that can temporarily let scientists look through the skin of a mouse? Harrison?
And like turn it invisible. Oh.
Another.
Actually, I pressed that. Oh, it turned invisible. And actually, I pressed it.
Not quite, not quite. The judges were trying to give you some breaks there. Let me finish for Yorktown. The yellow dye number 5, tartrazine, can temporarily let scientists look through the skin of a mouse at the blood vessels and the muscles underneath, because the skin becomes what?
Transparent?
Transparent is absolutely right, yes. Good comeback there. Nice try, Harrison. All right, you're 5 points behind. Go Yorktown.
Green things for 5, please.
Green for 5. Tie it up. There are over 400 species of oak trees, but all of them produce what same fruits? Yorktown. Talk among yourselves, Thomas Stone. I want to see some chatter over here in case I have to come to you. Have an answer ready for me. All right? What do you got, Yorktown?
Apple?
Not apples, no. There are over 400 species of oak trees, but they all produce what same fruits?
They Pastawan.
They produce like
Say it.
growing food.
Acorns.
Acorns.
It is squirrel food. Acorns is what we're looking for there. Go again, please, Green. Nice try, Juan. Good.
Let's get physical for 10, please.
Physical for 10. How many of you have seen The Wizard of Oz ever? This is a Wizard of Oz question. The Wizard of Oz called this metallic companion of Dorothy's my galvanized friend. Yorktown.
Tin Man?
The Tin Man, absolutely right. Yes, indeed. Metallic, galvanized. There were some words there that I would hope would push some buttons for you. All right, good answer, Yorktown. Go, you have a 5-point lead.
Science potpourri for 10, please.
Potpourri for 10. If dihydrogen monoxide is a chemical that you need for a science experiment, where could you easily get it?
The air?
Not the air. If you want a dihydrogen monoxide chemical for your science experiment, where could you easily get that, Thomas Stone?
You can get it from the grocery store.
Yeah, I guess you might have, but you can get it by just turning on the tap. It's water. Water. Dihydrogen, H2, monoxide, 1 oxygen, which is a fancy way of saying water. All right, let's try again, please, with the green team.
Body systems for 15, please.
Body for 15. No one quite knows why, but French artist Vincent van Gogh famously cut off part of this L initial. Yorktown? What you got? Let me finish for Thomas Stone. No one quite knows why the French artist Vincent van Gogh famously cut off part of this L initialed section of his ear.
Earlobe.
Earlobe, that's what I want to hear. Good. All right, good answer. Okay, help him out, because he was struggling there. Go again, Harrison.
Green things for 10.
Green for 10. Oh, get this. This is neat. There's a new book about how intelligent plants can be. The title of the book is The Eaters of This Form of Energy. Yorktown.
The sun?
The sun, absolutely right. Or light, the eaters of the light. Yeah, imagine you can eat sun and produce oxygen and carbohydrates. Amazing. Without it, we wouldn't be here. Good answer. Go. 110 all. Tie score. Go, Jocelyn.
Let's get physical for 15, please.
Let's get physical, 15 points. If you've ever heard of a sea worm, don't ever get close to one. To take away the pain of a venomous sea worm, if it stings you, you need duct tape. Pull the bristles out of your arm, and then you need to apply vinegar.
Then you need to apply seawater?
Not seawater, not seawater. You would apply, Yorktown, you would apply to this attack by the venomous sea worm, pull out the bristles with duct tape, and then apply vinegar, which is an acid rated as a 3 on what scale? That's the pH scale, pH, like with litmus papers. Try again, please. Go green. Still a tie score, 110 all. Go.
Dateline science for 15, please.
Dateline science for 15 points. Have you ever heard of raw milk? There's talk now that raw milk is safer to drink than it had been thought. Raw milk is milk that has not gone through what P initial process, Yorktown?
Pasteurization.
Pasteurization is right. Yes, indeed. Good. All right. Go. Green.
Science potpourri for 15, please.
Potpourri for 15 points is a visual question. Look at the monitor. Come on, everybody. Look at the picture we're about to show you. At over 300 feet long, this geoglyph in a South American desert depicts what smallest species of bird, Thomas Stone?
Hummingbird.
It is indeed a hummingbird. Yes, sir. Good. You were on that one. Good. Go. Tie score.
I'm going to do green things, science potpourri for 20.
Potpourri, 20 points. The tallest, two-part answer. The tallest woman in the world, so says the Guinness Book, is 7 feet, 0.7 inches. She has a condition that makes it hard for her to straighten out two joints in her body, one on her arm and the other on her leg. Give me both joints that are difficult for her to move. Again, Thomas Stone, I want to see you talking to each other right now. So you have two joints for me in case I have to come to you. Yorktown, give me the two joints that woman has trouble straightening.
Knee and elbow.
Knee and elbow. You got them both. Good. Answer. Go. Green.
Let's get physical for 20, please.
Physical for 20 points. Another picture for you. I want you to look at the monitor, if you would, please. The tallest waterfalls in the world are called Angel Falls. There they are in Venezuela. Sometimes, since the water has so far to fall that it does this before, Yorktown?
It evaporates?
It evaporates before it ever hits the ground. Absolutely right. Good. Go.
Body systems for 20, please.
Body systems for 20. All right. Again, a two-part answer. Get ready, guys. Let's put your thinking caps on here. Listen to all the clues. 20 points is all about astronauts. Astronauts who spend long periods on the space station. We just brought a pair back. They were up there for a whole year. All that time in zero gravity, it means that these two body systems begin to lose their tone. Yorktown.
Skeletal and muscular?
You got them both. The muscles start to weaken and the bones began to demineralize. Yeah, so they're having a tough time coming back here. Just standing up. Go again, please. Green.
Science for 20, please.
Dateline science for 20 points. All right. You need this one. Come on, Thomas Stone. Get ready. The bird flu. We've heard about the bird flu. It has spread to American cattle. It could attack humans if just one of these M initial changes.
What do you think it is? Mosquitoes?
Not mosquitoes. Good try. If one of these M initial changes occurs in the virus's gene, then bird flu might attack humans.
Mutation?
Mutation. Thank you, Ron Gabriel. You got that one. Nice assist. Good. Go. Green.
Green things for 20, please.
Green things for 20. All right. If the winters aren't too cold and there's enough sunlight, then these that you find on pine trees can still undergo photosynthesis. What do you find on those pine trees, Yorktown?
Pine needles?
Pine needles. Yeah, the needles can photosynthesize in the winter. Unlike deciduous trees, they have nothing there to photosynthesize with. Good. Go.
Body systems for 25, please.
All right. See what the points are. All right. You guys, you got to get them all. You got to get almost all of them here. Come on, stay with me. I'm pulling for you. This is what?
Body systems for 25, please.
Body systems for 25 points. This sounds weird, but it's true. When you're embarrassed and start to blush, it's not just your face that turns red, so too does this gastric organ. Harrison.
Intestine.
Not your intestines. What gastric organ turns red just as your face does if you blush?
Stomach.
Your stomach is the right answer there. The buzzer has rung. It looks like we've come to the end of the game here. It was a great game. We'll double check that score and be back with you in just a moment. Don't you go away. Welcome back. We're grinning from ear to ear here because these young people demonstrated what Science Bowl is all about. Not only is it good sportsmanship and lots of a lot of knowledge about science, it's poise. And these young people, under all this pressure, they never flinched. They came through like champions, and they are all champions. Our final tally today, Thomas Stone is 125, Yorktown 250. Yorktown, congratulations. Let's give them a nice round of applause over there. Maybe a first county championship in over 20 years, maybe. Jocelyn, would you be good enough to introduce everybody standing behind you there?
This is our coach, Coach Amy. This is our alternate, Paula. This is our other alternate, Mary, and this is our sponsor, Miss Burnett.
Don't they look good in their matching shirts over there? Everybody. And talk about matching shirts. Let's have a nice round of applause for this Thomas Stone team. They are amazing, amazing. Third and fourth graders over here. So Mr. Ford is building for the future over here. You guys look terrific and you are great students. Harrison, tell us who's back there.
This is our sponsor, Mr. Ford. This is our leader, Mr. Ford. This is my sister and alternate Annabelle, and this is my other alternate Dudley.
Did I hear sister back there? So it's all in the family over there. Harrison, thank you for that, and I know she's proud of you and you of her. Thank you all for being here today. See you in the next semifinal as we head toward the end of the elementary championship round here. Till next time, I'm Dave Zare. Bye-bye.